There have been nights where I've had sex with 1 million men.
1 million.
1 million.
Like
How'd your not fall off?
It's 4 to 5.
That's why I had to get a new one.
40 seconds. Oh, diva. Sick.
You know what that time is?
It's time to get sick. You know what that time is? Sick.
This is
Sick.
This is when we
Sick.
dive into the dirty, filthy mind of our special guest today, Troy Daniels.
Troy Daniels.
Troy Daniels.
Not to be confused with the NBA basketball player, please.
Also,
first?
Concurrently, like we were both coming up around the same time, and yeah.
I love nipples.
Yeah.
So this is our game called Sick. Say it.
Sick.
No, do
Sick.
Yeah.
Good work.
You could never be a sissy.
Which
Which stands for slutty, iconic, chaotic, or kinky. We're going to spin this, and then whatever it lands on, you have to tell us a story that's either slutty, iconic, chaotic, or kinky.
I mean, I thought that was the whole podcast.
Okay,
but
don't talk down to me in my own house. Oh, I think I spun it a little too hard.
No, you'll be all right. Look at this.
Hey, don't be so hard on yourself.
Big money.
Sick.
It standed on slutty. It landed on slutty.
It's standing. I'm standing on.
I'm standing on slutty.
My whole life is slutty.
What is like? Okay.
Tell me.
Well,
No,
this might prompt you. What is like the first time you were like, "Ooh, that was slutty," and I liked it? Like I remember the first.
What?
Why did you close your eyes like that?
I was just, they're dry.
Because don't you recall the first time you maybe did something slutty? Like
And,
you
then, and then you ran home and took a silkwood shower. You're
No.
like, I gotta get that slut off
No,
me.
like-
You know, you've done that.
like
You're like, oh God, that was so dirty. I'll never be clean.
like you've only ever hooked up
There's
with
a
like
shower at the venue, so I did it there.
at the venue. Like you've only ever hooked up
It
with
was
like
poop night. Oh my God.
Chat.
hey
Chat.
Jack.
Is she drunk?
I wish.
Like
Later
you've
tonight,
only ever
later
hooked
tonight.
up with one person and then maybe one day you hooked up with two people in one day and you're like, oh my God. Oh, that's okay.
So the last time that I was at that club, there were a couple people from
What
LA.
Mm.
club?
Back.
I'm not saying it.
Okay.
There were a couple
Burger
people
King.
from LA that were there, and I asked them, what would your younger self think seeing you today in this venue? Like everything that we witnessed today, it was one of their naked parties where everyone's naked. You're just wearing shoes and maybe a fanny
And socks for the
pack.
money.
Shoes and socks. No
I
exchange
was
of
just
money. there.
imagining you in a wig like RuPaul being like, and what would you say to younger you in Bergheim today?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, pretty much that's what I was asking. And they answered, and my answer was a little bit more convoluted because I've been a sex worker since I was 19. So like, what was my sluttiest moment? Couldn't tell you.
Sure.
There have been so many.
Yeah.
What was the first slutty moment? When I kissed a boy when I was 10 and liked it. But
But that seems more sweet and innocent than slutty.
Yeah, certainly. But like, these deep roots here, deep roots.
Sure.
So I couldn't tell you like, when it first came. There have been nights where I've had sex with 1 million men.
1 million.
1 million.
How'd your not fall off?
It's 4 to
That's
5.
why I had to get a new one.
That was what my question was going to be.
Oh,
How are you liking that new damn balls?
they're great. Thanks for asking.
They look very heavy on the internet.
They're so heavy. Do you want to hold them later?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
yes.
Let me get the nails off.
Yes.
I don't want to scratch
No,
it.
I think
Okay.
I want.
Just
You
I
want
think
a
I want
photo
the
shoot.
nails.
That's what you're
just
looking
a
for.
photo
You
with
want
the
a
long
grip?
nails on the big.
I think I want the nails.
That's okay.
So slutty moment.
No.
Oh,
But
no,
how'd
we
you get your
finished
done?
that. Oh.
I want to know how that happened.
Oh, so which one do we move this to then?
Icky.
Iconic.
Iconic.
Tell us an
Iconic.
iconic story. Well, I'm so glad you asked. So last summer.
Okay.
So
she's shady.
last summer I went to a doctor in London at Aiva Wellness, Dr. Seth, and he injected hyaluronic acid and PLLA, so HA and PLLA, into my shaft. We did 23 milliliters the first time. The second time we did another 23, so I have 46 in there.
Does it wear off or is it forever?
So the PLLA creates collagen, and the collagen doesn't really wear off. Like the fullness from the HA can slowly dissolve, but as we've learned in like the last like 2 years, like facial filler doesn't really dissolve the way that it was
Yeah.
originally told to.
It gets
So it's-
lumpy.
It can get lumpy, but it also doesn't like disappear. You know, before they were telling people like you have to get it touched up every 3 months or every 6 months to keep your fullness and things like that.
Got it.
And except for like very high traffic areas like the lips, you know, that was an area where it did dissolve because of because of the movement.
Traffic area.
The high
High
traffic
traffic.
area.
That's your highest
High
traffic area.
Yeah, but yours
Um,
isn't dissolving. That's a high traffic area.
I haven't noticed a difference. I haven't noticed a reduction in size since I got the second one.
And do a lot of people because a lot of people who get
Mhm.
injection, they're doing silicone,
A lot of people
which
are,
is
yeah.
not legal and scary and can be pretty.
And I've been to that
there's-
party twice.
There's a couple. There are no practitioners in the U.S., but there are a couple practitioners in the world that do silicone injections. But
Okay.
I would say most of the people that you see online are most likely getting it done doing it themselves, or
Doing it
having a
themselves.
friend assist them.
And
Yeah.
this
And
is
you never know how that's going to turn out.
and this
I've seen
isn't
some real weirdos.
Well, every body also reacts differently. Like the
Every
way
body is
every
different.
body,
and so this is sort of an alternative version with sort of
medical
Approved.
supervision.
Safe
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's
for-
the same. It's the same type of filler that could be put in your face. In your face.
oh, you don't just Botox.
Just Botox. I don't want filler. I'm afraid of it because of what you're saying. They've said over time it can get lumpy and then you get like weird
Yeah, but you can get
uneven
it dissolved then.
spots. But then I'm like, what is going into that? Is my skin gonna be stretched out? Am I gonna have stretch marks on my cheeks?
No, you're not putting that much in. I hope not. I
A
mean,
stretch
you
marks
don't
who
know what I
knows?
do.
There's
Are there after
No,
walking
man.
around West Hollywood.
The faces you see in West Hollywood are not that of humans.
I thought
The
Chappell
only
Roan
thing-
was going to sing about that in Pink Pony Club.
The only thing that's crazier than that is the plastic surgery that they're doing over in the UK. Those people are not human by the time they're done. I'm gonna show you some pictures and you will.
Okay.
Okay.
And we can talk about someone who just had their ribs broken recently.
Miss Gina Germ.
Yeah, that's who I was. Yeah. Have you
She
seen
looks
the
fine.
Have you seen the video where you can hear the ribs breaking?
I don't really traffic that side of the internet, so
Oh, so you blocked
it's a
her.
low traffic energy
You blocked her.
area for me. No, I didn't block her. Trinity the Tuck blocked me. Unblock me, baby.
Sister!
Sister! We can be friends.
Do you think, have you found there were people, never mind, this is a shady question.
They can't handle it now because
No, I was going to say who now are
Say
like,
it.
hey, let's have sex
Say their
now
name.
that your
No.
looks different.
No, but when I
when you return to a repeat customer, are they like, whoa?
Oh my God!
I mean, there's some guys that I've hooked up with who remember the OG penis and now the enhanced penis, and they're like, oh my god,
Mhm.
like
And you're like,
people
I just drink my juice, my vitamins are
Drinking
hitting.
water, get
No,
lots of rest.
I'm fairly open about it.
Clearly.
Yeah, clearly.
Well, I'm saying we're on a podcast.
Is this thing on?
How many cc's?
46. And I have a touch up next month.
Oh.
So is it just gonna get thicker, or is
Aiva
it losing
Wellness,
it?
Dr. Seth.
See you
See you
soon.
soon.
Does he do hair transplants? Maybe we should.
He does not. I did PRP, but not with him.
PRP, peer to
PRP.
peer.
Platelet replacement.
Platelet-rich protein injections in my scalp that's to help it grow back.
And did they take those from you?
Yeah, it was my own.
Yeah.
My own plasma.
I've done
Plasma-rich protein.
Yeah, plasma.
Plasma, not
I
platelet.
thought it was plasma. Yeah,
Yeah.
plasma. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
I had it done under my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do it for facials. They use
And
it for
she,
facials as well.
when she spun my blood in that thing
Right.
in the
I
centrifuge,
Get
I
ready.
heard this
yeah,
episode.
it pissed
Continue.
me off.
Tell me again.
Little
She
fat in the blood.
she brought it to me, and instead of just taking my plasma out, which there was a lot of, I will say, she said, "There's a lot. We could put it somewhere else." And I was like, "Where?" And she was like, "Your hands." She looked at it and she goes, "Well, this is your plasma, and this is your blood, and this is the fat." And I was like, "Thank you. Please put that in my face now and stop talking to me."
She told me mine was perfect.
Well, yeah, you're perfect, sweetie.
Yeah, you're perfect. No need to pump your dick more.
Yeah. Hey, leave her.
Leave her alone.
Do you have
I
any
mean-
stories to tell? Any tales to tell?
Any tales to tell?
Telling tales out of school.
What? Why are you laughing?
Um,
I'm trying to think of ones that I haven't told yet. Where did this land on first?
S for
S
slutty.
for slutty.
But I changed it to
Oh.
iconic.
Oh, but we could answer the question of when did you first feel slutty?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think for me, one of the first times, well, the first time I ever went to a bathhouse, I think I've talked about this. I was in Australia.
Mhm.
I was in Melbourne, and I went to a bathhouse
Melbourne.
called Wet.
Wet.
Sure.
And I had never been to a bathhouse, and I was in like my mid to late 30s, and I had just never
Just a year ago.
felt confident. Sure, Jan. Never felt confident or anything, and I was like, okay, I'll go. And I remember, excuse me.
So sorry. What?
I'm listening.
I'm listening too. I'm doing my active listening phase.
Just squinting for discernment.
My eyes itch. I don't know
Fading
how to tell you
into-
this. I'm only making weird faces because my eyes are gonna water soon if I don't like get them.
Gotta get 'em moved up. But I remember just like going and like finding a glory hole and like sucking multiple at the glory hole and just feeling like, oh, it's just
just sex.
you don't have to spend 6 hours on an app messaging back and forth, then going to a location, putting your best foot forward and being the most charming you can be to drive, follow someone in their broke down Toyota, Camry back to their house to go in and have 10 minutes of mediocre sex. Like you can just suck 12 and then go home and be like, I had a great time.
Yeah.
And that was sort of like a paradigm shift for me. And then I think there was a time after that when I remember like hooking up with 3 guys in one day, and I was like,
separate events, not
separate events, like a daytime hookup, and then I had work, and then someone messaged me, and I was like, I'll go hook up with
now
them.
that's just a Tuesday.
And now it was like, oh, like this is like we have the freedom to do this as queer people. It was very empowering.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I had always felt confident sexually, but only in really specific scenarios. And this was sort of opening it up. And also our friend Ray Dalton, who always liked to talk about she's asleep now, power and joy of the word no.
They're heavy. That's 301s, 199, 202.
What's the bottom? Amazon.
The bottom. The power of no, and like accepting no. Like you reach out to someone and they're like, no thanks, and it doesn't need to crush your world.
Yes.
No.
You just go like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is something we've learned, I've learned that experience in the last few years. Because I didn't start cruising or doing anything wild until like 3 years ago.
So you want to be me so bad.
He wants to be me so bad. My sluttiest story. Are you done?
Yes, ma'am. I'm done.
Oh, chaotic. No, when I first felt like a slut, was when I was 18 and I had just moved to New York. I think I've told this story a long time ago with a different twist.
Oh, you see, you're changing it
No,
up.
I'm not minging. I'm not gonna ginger minge you here. So
you've got the hair.
It was
for
my
it.
first day. Like my brother and my dad had just left from moving me into my apartment, and I was like, I'm in New York. I'm free. I'm gonna go walk around. Yeah. And it was like spring. I just love spring in New York. Yeah. And then I get pushed in the garbage. No, and so I was like walking around, and there was this
3 bags, 2
2
bucks, 1 me.
me.
So, where does a young prostitute get her start in this town?
It's my favorite. So I'm walking up and down the street. Well, not walking up and down the street. I'm walking down the street and I see this guy with a really cute dog.
Pacing up and down the street.
I'm just pacing, looking like a hooker. No, and I see him and I was like, oh, that's such a cute dog. And I get down and start playing with his dog. And he's like, I just remember fully seeing the outline of his in his shorts.
Woof.
And he was like a hot daddy type. And I had been known to hook up with older men. And we were like talking for a little bit, and I was like, well, that's great. And he was like, yeah, I live right around here. And I was like, oh, cool. Well, I just moved in down here. And so it was nice meeting you and your
Did
dog.
you just go
Maybe-
over your head?
Yeah, fully over my head. And I was like, maybe I'll see you around sometime.
He was like, how about now?
It was pretty much like, how about now? And I go, oh,
You're like, no,
Yeah.
I'm walking around right
Wait.
now.
I could come over. And like, I went over to his house, it was not good sex. It was like he was very demanding of what he needed. And I was like, but I'm just a little boy. And it was like not great. But when I left, I was like, you can just go. It was the
You can
first
just
time
have sex
you
with
can just
people.
have sex with people, and there's no strings, and you don't have their phone number. And then, of course, I was like, I have to get tested for HIV now. But it was just like you could just do whatever you want. And I
Yeah.
think that was the first time. And then like New York really opened me up.
Yeah, it did.
Thank you for getting sick with us.
Sick!
Sick!
Say it.
Sick.
What does
Say
that
it.
cuff mean?
Say it louder. Have you
Means
ever
I'm a
ridden a
top.
motorcycle?
Mm,
Top.
Have you
left
ever
side
ridden a
top.
motorcycle?
Just on the back. I'm baby.
I'm a
I don't have a
top.
I'm a
driver's license.
daddy, and I'm
He said
baby.
top, not daddy.
Oh.
Yeah, no, not yet. We've couple years still.
What do you think when people call you daddy while you're them?
It happened to me
Sure.
recently.
Sure.
Sure. Go ahead.
Sure,
It
damn.
happened
I
to
like
me,
it.
and I took my nailed hands and put them right over.
And you said, I'm
I'm
your
mommy.
mother.
I like it. It depends.
Yeah. What
I
if
mean,
what if they're like 30
sometimes-
years older than you?
Well, that almost not that.
Oh.
They're dead.
Oh.
I'm that old. They're dead if they're 30 years older than me.
Not how
But
I do it.
if it's like a 2-year age difference and
Yeah.
they're calling me daddy, I'm like, come on, let's see.
I did.
But
I
get into
can-
the
I can
fantasy.
I had that
Suspense.
little 25-year-old over again, and I had to be like, just don't.
I like more that generation calling me daddy as opposed to my own generation.
Oh, I
calling
didn't
me-
like it because I was like, we're
Oh.
only 10 years apart.
And you're like,
I'm
I'm
not your
mom.
I couldn't be your father.
Well, so the movie that I was just on, the lead who is the step uncle is like 5 years younger than me, and then my step cousins were all like 15 years younger than me. It was a very combobulated.
that's
family
good for
tree.
They're
you.
doing
though.
a-
That's a compliment.
Yeah, they're doing a remake of Step by Step.
Yeah, exactly. We're all step
Gay
related.
by gay.
Step by step,
gay by gay.
Well, we did it. You got sick with us.
Yay! It's back to better.
Back to better.
That was from the Unicorn Planet. Do you remember that? It was on YouTube.
Oh!
It's the three
Unicorn. Charlie.
Cadillac, and Tom Cruise. And they
Right.
fixed something at the end of the episode. It went, yay, it's back to better.
Oh,
Oh,
because we were sick, but now we're
Now
back,
we're back to
better.
better.
Back to better.
thank you for spinning the wheel with us here on Sloppy, and thank you for watching.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
So see you next time. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right here. Turn on that notification bell and get sick with us every Monday.
Yeah.
Bleh. You look like $1 million.
M.
Oh.
M. Mom!